ahead. Load on to the rift. It's a nice, mystical, starry night in the mountains along the rift. KG on your blue side. Sigma Rebirth on the red. We just passed our halfway point of the night as far as day 2 goes here. Focusing for Indonesia National Qualifiers. It's going to be an ocean raid, so nothing super high priority for the teams.
What do you mean? Ocean Dragon's like the best level 1 dragon.
You still consider it the best?
Yeah, you get it at like the very beginning of the match. It's OP as hell. Look at that fake dragon.
Excuse me.
It's so
That's our not Pokemon skin.
definitely not Rayquaza.
Definitely not shiny Rayquaza. I was so happy when that skin came out. I enjoyed it. I know a lot of the Aurelian mains actually didn't like it.
Why would you not like it?
Because they thought like all the it was they wanted a unique line of skin, not something that was already done. So it's like, oh, it's another mecha skin.
So just gonna take a look at some of the patches that patch don't see that have changed for Akali. Like in 9.3 was when she got gutted. You know, health regeneration gutted. You don't heal anymore if it's cast, you know, above a certain amount of energy. You also, again, like you said earlier, you don't get the extra damage prevention from turrets. Like turrets are going to be able to find you no matter what. But then in 9.5 was when she got that nice little buff. So now that we're in 9.5, you know, Akali got some slight quality of life buffs, which means that people started playing her a little bit more. I still don't think she's a very good pick at the moment. I feel like she just doesn't do all that well.
That's an Olaf in the top lane.
It's Olaf top for Inspire, and it's Camille going into the jungle.
All right, so even after a lot of the big changes to Camille, where a lot of people don't even see her too viable.
Oh no, this is that. Oh no, this is
oh no, he keeps running straight. He keeps running straight. He's just going to keep throwing axes at you. Inspire taking Jasper down to just under 200.
What a good start coming out from Inspire. Jasper now stuck a little bit further behind, and it's Camille in the jungle, like you mentioned. Going to be able to farm up and get towards this top side. A dive is definitely possible here.
Let's see if they try to go for it. Jasper's already healing back up, has a little bit of life regen coming out from the door ends with the lifesteal. Keeps himself in rage form. Be able to do that. Looks like i7 going to continue just farm up the jungle.
As was able to show there, the hookshot no longer stuns jungle monsters, which was something they took out of Camille's kit to make it a little bit less viable in the jungle, but a lot of the Singaporean players are still using the pick in the jungle. Game. Careful.
Game. Going aggressive here. That's going to be the ignite used right away. Flawless has come on over. Shuriken going to land, can follow on through. First blood going on over. Teleport's going to be there for Inspire. Let's see if they go for it here. Has those axes. One more with land. Ooh. Oh, the burn!
He's going to die.
There's Camille right behind him. Persistence.
Flash Shuriken.
Oh! Persistence, I don't know what happened there.
Nice.
Oh, hello, Camille. Joining in. A bit late to the party, but still went for it. I don't know what happened with Persistence there. I didn't think that had a targetable range. I thought it was a flat range.
Look, not going to lie to you, Opal.
It happens.
Not the best day at the circus. Like, you know, we get our great clown fiestas from time to time where everything's happening. If you look at the back, like the clowns are juggling and they're on top of another ball, so they're being juggled.
And then the music's just perfectly going. You got you
got the lion tamer, you know.
You got the monkey with the jukebox also.
Everything's going like that's a great circus. I think in that situation, someone set fire to the bleachers. You know, the lion started to eat the tamer. The clowns were dropping everywhere. Like
the axe juggler missed his axe a couple times.
Not the best circus going on right there. A lot of mistakes happened. First and foremost, Aurelian Soul, you're dead. Don't flash. Save your flash. You're fine. Secondly, why is Inspire trying to teleport in there? And last but not least, the heck's going on? Why is Akali flashing forward looking for that final kill? You're not going to get it. Oh no.
Kagame going to get the stun, but doesn't have the flash to escape. Flawless is going to easily pick up a kill, and this dragon's got a big target on his head.
Suddenly, from a game that looked like, you know, Sigma Rebirth, coming off of a good game against the leads in this group, Empire, looking strong in that game. They're now going to a match against KG with a disastrous start, with a composition that needs to do well very early on. I mean, Inspire's not going to get anything done if he doesn't start to scale. And that's the second time he's rotated away from top lane. That's given time over to Jasper to continue farming up, continue to, you know, alleviate some of the pressure that Olaf has very early on. And slowly it's slipping away from them. Sigma Rebirth are losing the opportunity early game to get some stuff done.
Yeah, you saw Inspire losing out on one of the minions there, now down almost 2 waves. Camille, though, coming around from the river. Another axe is going to land. Nice flash on forward. Is going to be able to find the knockup. Flag drag does not connect. Jasper, though, just gets the safety, gets enough movement speed, and here comes the dragon over the wall. Ooh. They're going to go, hey! Axe finds its target. Nicely done there.
Nice gank from Sigma Rebirth. I feel like Jasper should have known that was coming, though. He just got his wards all swept out. They were there. Yeah, a bit of a misplay coming from Jasper. Nice move going to the top side of the map. Inspire needed that. After the first teleport, getting in towards the mid lane, you know, and then rotating towards the mid lane once again. He kind of needed something to help him out top side of the map, to give him some sort of advantage against Jace. So that kill's going to help him out a lot. Just curious to see how Sigma Rebirth get Kagame back into this game. Because Kagame was the star player when he picked up Vladimir.
Persistence has decided to come on down. Xeno only level 5 at the moment. Doesn't have a whole lot of mana either on that Sivir. Persistence is staying here. Might want to see what's up. Kagame would know that Persistence is out of lane. We'll see here. That's going to be an aggressive play. Persistence already heads on back, though. Black Shield coming out. It's going to prevent the slow, so KG decide to pull the trigger a little too late.
Even without Akali there, they can still pull the trigger. It's a bit difficult to gank this lane. Again, Black Shield, Spell Shield. The fact that there's very little point-and-click crowd control, you're really relying on the Janna Tornado or the Zephyr to slow someone down. That's through a Black Shield as well. So very hard to lock them down. Summoners are all available. But they can still be aggressive. They're out of mana. They're low. As soon as that Dark Binding misses, or even after it connects, Lucian can still dash forward, can still push, distribute a lot of damage onto either Titan. But it's going to be a fairly passive farm lane, bottom side of the map.
Camille making a trek here toward the river. Still only level 5, so no level 6 just yet. 6 was hit by Flawless. Inspire lands an axe, and
here we go.
Every time he lands an axe, he's going to get another one. He keeps on going. The ultimate's going to be popped. Jester
can't stop.
Can't run away. The Viking strikes him down.
Can't stop. Shan't stop. Will not stop. That was Inspire right there. He just popped the Ragnarok, and he was like, either you're going to Valhalla or I am right now. Took it down. Jasper didn't even know what hit him. All he did, an axe.
Yeah, and then another one hit him. And then another one.
He was just like, oh, no axes. This is why, you know, Olaf Top's considered such a cheesy pick. You hit one axe and it's just all over.
See here is Kagame.
So rip Singapore and Malaysia solo queue for the next few days.
Oh no.
Hope you guys like Olaf's.
In your top lane as a melee. It's going to be fun. So enjoyable. Scuttle's going to be secured here by the Camille. Also hitting level 6 now. Tiamat on top of it too, so a little faster clears.
In my honest opinion, Sigma Rebirth have been one of the most fun teams to watch in the C-Tour so far. Think about it. They come into the C-Tour, they pick Darius Vladimir, and then they flip them on their head. They put Darius in the mid lane against Yasuo and Vladimir topside, and they almost win that game against Empire. They come into this game against KG, and they pick Olaf in the top lane. And then they pick Aurelion Sol as well. This team is so fun to watch and really unique as well. Look at that. This is like, all right, fine. I'll go up against the bloody
I'll deal with the Olaf after you gave him over 2 kills.
And that helps out so much because now, although Aurelion Sol was not doing too well, he's got a matchup against a Jace that has been put in the bin.
Cataclysm coming out here. No flash available for the Sivir. She gets locked down. That's an easy pickup here. Coming out from the side of KG.
We didn't actually see when they burnt their flashes. I thought it was still up.
Oh, Inspire lands an axe.
He didn't pick it up.
He's just trying to get Persistence to actually commit to this. We do have Daze right beside. Axe not going to connect. Minions are also pushing on back. I think Daze did get seen there, or maybe not. Ultimatum's going to come out here. Persistence has nowhere to run, and they just strike him down.
It's just same thing top that it was bottom, right? Jarvan jumps in, no flash on Sivir, you're stuck in the pit. Camille jumps in, presses Hextech Ultimatum. So Persistence, you just got to sit there and
Sorry. My
be
friend
happy
here,
to eating axes.
my friend here would like to show you his axe collection.
So Flawless is playing this one well. He's been able to go 2-0-1 on his Jarvan. He's been ganking all over the map. But the bad news for KG is Flawless has the same amount of CS as their mid laner Persistence.
Yeah, because the Akali roamed up there.
Bit of a yikes at the moment.
And even with all the roaming.
I think they call that one in Twitch chat the PogChamp Caparos. I don't know.
Jasper? You're going to go for this? Okay, Persistence is also over here, so Daze overstaying a little bit too long. Inspire maybe wants to try and turn this one back, but the damage is just not there. So, from a yikes to an oof.
Look.
Back to the circus.
I can give you my critical analysis, which was they really wanted the turret. They stayed too long. They should have just disengaged and come back for the turret because they got what they came for. Lots of plating. Resources already burnt to rotate up top side. I can give you the easier short form one. The greedy as hell there, Opal. Someone needs to give him a smack. The coach needs to take off the belt and walk into the room right now and be like, hey, next time, you don't do that, all right?
Yeah, even with that first brick, it also gave up the pressure toward the top side of the map, and Flawless is able to turn that into a Rift Herald. So for KG, they're going to have that in their arsenal. It's only a 1,000 gold lead in their pocket. First brick gold going on over to Sigma. Cerulean Soul still looking to farm up here.
Yeah, good job, Rayquaza.
Good job.
It's going to get to a point in this bottom lane where Sivir's just going to keep pushing this out without a problem. Even get some mana back for the spell should we say.
Just soaks up the tornado. Gonna be happy with that one. It's the usual Sivir lane. You just clear out with Ricochet. You throw out a boomerang and you forget about the wave.
Also, someone's correcting our naming, how we actually say.
Yeah, that's why I said
Camille's
Daze
name.
there.
It's Daze. That's an interesting use of Iron 7.
Yeah.
I just want to call him Intel.
You
Like,
just
got
want
the
to call him
i7
Intel.
core. He's got the core i7 processor. It's like it's the new add-on to the i7, the AZE.
Real talk. Why hasn't Intel picked up a team and just made their tag like i9?
Why would you do that?
So that's just full branding. If they win, they'd be like, yeah, we won on i9s.
Goodness sake.
Genius level marketing right here, Fish.
No.
Coming to C-Tour. Flawless coming to the bot lane. Just going to put down the Rift Herald. They want to try and force this and unlock their bot lane to maybe make plays elsewhere.
Camille's here as well. They're even calling it teleporting. Hold on.
Oh, there's a decent amount. There's 4 people down here from Sigma.
I really don't want to lose this turret.
So they're able to prevent that from going on down. We do have another dragon coming up in 2 minutes. It's going to be a Cloud Drake. Sigma, that draws their attention. That did force Inspire to have to blow his teleport, so Jasper should be able to get some damage. Bot lane, Flawless is going to get rooted. Now Daze coming on down. Ooh, beautiful Morgana ultimate does keep the Lucian in range. That forces out the cleanse. Flash forward from Daze, not able to connect, and now a teleport going to come back from Jasper. Stopwatch is going to be used. Now Inspire wants to go into the rotate on this Olaf, and sure, you can call him down, but it just ain't going to be enough. And now Sigma strike back. Jasper gets over to safety. That's going to be the Cerulean Soul ultimate coming on through.
My goodness, Sigma Rebirth just playing that fight so well at the very back half. They just had the right moves to make at the very end. I feel like KG forced the fight, and they didn't know what they wanted to get for it. They went in, Sivir flashed away, and they still thought they could keep going. But in that case, if you know Sivir has flash up, you go into the fight knowing that you're just forcing Sivir's flash. You get ready to disengage right away. But they continue through, the duck binding connected, and then it's just a nice follow-up coming up from Sigma Rebirth. They knew that they could continue to take this fight, and no matter what twist or turn came their way, they were able to make do with it. Really well played.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the fight once again.
So here, Flash comes out, Flawless, a little bit late on the Cataclysm. But once that binding hit, it was all over. Morgana just made sure that this fight was over.
We also had the cleanse also come out there as Daze wanted to rejoin. And then it was just all the teleports, but Inspire gets the wraparound.
Something I would have liked to see as well, Jarvan coming back to help out the rest of the team that was on the back lines instead of going forward. It would have been much better for KG, especially since Jarvan was already fairly low. Being with the rest of the team is much easier for them to disengage instead of being a solo target. But Sigma Rebirth get the first turret for that. Sorry, the second turret for that.
I'm just happy that Kagame went for the flash boop.
The flash star.
The flash, I'm going to walk at you a little closer.
Imagine being so powerful that you're a universe and you can use stars to boop people.
Well, he's got little rocket ships now. So he's like flying jet planes into people.
No, stop.
No?
No.
No?
Make it stop.
Oh, no.
Everyone grouping up for a fight around Dragon here. Could I get a good old fighter going?
Everyone likes the they're enjoying the fight here. Inspire's going to come around the corner, finds
go.
a bunch of people, and this is an Olaf. He don't care what CC you got, and now the Aurelion Soul can put out this damage with the extended range on the stars, able to keep tapping onto the Lucian. And Sigma, that was a clean fight.
Yeah, Sigma walking to the brush. Olaf sees people and is like, see hero, kill hero, press my win button. And he just runs into the rest of the team. Very nice juggle of damage as well. Inspire goes in first, tanks all the damage, runs the heck out of there, and then immediately Daze goes in, tanks all the damage, and gets the heck out of there. So they're splitting the damage really well.
On top of that, then you had this Aurelion Soul that just says, stars, expand, do damage.
This is a press R and run at you composition, by the way. That's what Sigma are doing. Would have liked KG to split apart the map more. Unfortunately, they didn't get a good laning phase.
Yeah, our laning phase was cut pretty early, unfortunately, for them because of that early pressure coming out from Inspire.
I mean, Persistence was able to get ahead. They got really good kills on towards the Aurelion Soul. I felt like that was a rinse-repeat strategy. Just stick Jarvan in the mid lane and make this bloody Universe Dragon's life hell. And then start to help out Jace top side of the map. But I feel like the swap really hurt them way too much. Because now Persistence can't push his advantage. And Jasper goes from a losing lane to an okay lane, which is not what you want. Because Inspire went from a winning lane to a winning lane. It didn't matter to him who he was up against. It just, the solution that KG provided just benefited Sigma Rebirth so much more. And the results are showing now.
Yeah, you can see their goal totals. 2,000 of that gold advantage is on Inspire. Sitting close to now 8,000. It's going to have almost 3 completed items here shortly. Baron's also going to be coming up in about 2 minutes. 5 to 10. Things are now coming out. Everyone's going back to their lanes. Kagame going to go ahead and cover this bot lane. I think it's going to go down here, though, to Jesper. One more wave will do it.
Just feels like the calm before the storm at the moment here. Again, KG,
You know there's a fight coming.
I'd really like them to split apart the map. This just seems difficult. They got the tools to do it. Janna and Lucian very safe. Akali and Jace can both split push, make it a 1-3-1. Because you look at Sigma Rebirth's comp, they can throw Olaf into a side lane. I don't really think Aurelion Sol wants to be in one anymore. So they really want to group up. Use their press R buttons. That's what they're trying to do mid lane.
Oh, nice combo coming out. Unfortunately, he got nowhere to run there. Rylai's also slowing down this Janna, and now the Aurelion Soul just going to continue the boops one at a time. Jasper comes over toward the side, tries to get the flash out, is going to force the stopwatch after the Cataclysm, and the Dragon's going to fall. So Sigma just a little too aggressive there as they trade 2 for 2.
A little? Yeah, 2 for 2 is not the type of trade they want, especially when Persistence is still split pushing. During that time, they got all the shutdowns for the trade there, so I feel like in that case, you take Lucian and you settle for it, and then you just push normally. Call the rest of the team to respond. Give Inspire more time to continue split pushing bottom side of the map. I feel like the dive was a little bit too much. Little bit.
A little too aggressive. So Sigma still
bit.
only
Just a bit.
just a little.
Yeah. Not
Oh,
much.
persistence. He's being a sneaky boy. Ultimate
Check
Ninja.
the
Okay.
bush.
Yeah, he sees. Okay, 2 people. No, nah, that happened.
Check the bush.
They just walk away, fish.
That's the games where, they're going to go watch the replay like, damn it.
You're gonna be
there's
like,
a Kali
really?
there. Then you wonder, like, how many times has this happened before in all my scrims and solo queue games when I don't have, someone watching me? How many times has someone gotten away with that?
And then he gets in their head and check every bush in solo queue.
And then they pick Tryndamere top lane.
Yes. Or Olaf. Because, oh, jeez. Inspire has a righteous glory. He's just going to run down the poor Jace. Hits another one with the Ragnarok. Jasper has really nowhere to go. Final axe will do it. Try to get some happy feet. Ain't going to happen. Oh, Kagame, they've caught out the Janna. And
no.
Baron's also been aggroed too. And Flawless gets caught out. Meanwhile, so the Janna escapes with her life, but for how long? Meanwhile, Persistence behind the team again. Flawless execution won't be enough. Another kill going on to the Aurelians.
And that's Baron. You start a fight at Baron. That's a Baron going to you. 3 kills. 1 down bot lane where Olaf just runs straight towards the Jace. Jace way too far behind a fight at this point. And then 2 kills over by Baron where Janna just gets caught out warding. This is a free Baron going towards Sigma Rebirth.
Might be a slow Baron, but with no one around to steal it, that'll be a nice pickup here for Sigma Rebirth. They'll go back to base with a 5,000 gold lead at 21 minutes. KG were trying to respond with a push in mid, but again, the wave was just pushed too far back toward their base.
Oh boy. Brendo. This has been a very weird game. I don't know what to make of this game. Except for Olaf.
A 6-1 and 3.
Yeah, he's a bloody monster. Black Cleaver and Righteous Glory.
That's also Rabadon's rush after the Rylai's, so the Dragons are just going to do bigger boops.
I've just got so many champions on my list now. Saw in the C-Tour, I want to play in solo queue. Got the Tryndamere, got the Olaf, Darius mid. So all these, like, I want to play these champions in solo queue now. I'm waiting. Maybe go play some solo queue later.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Jay's
Oh
gonna-
boy is correct.
Oh boy. But the Baron buffed minions are able to take down that second tier tower in mid lane. Now they wish to return over down toward the bot side. Sigma just gonna put in a big trap for them. That's just mean at this point. Flawless can't even get into his jungle. He's had to rush Guardian Angel as well. Inspire Righteous Glory, just gonna jump on top of them. Sure, you can use that Cataclysm. You get, of course, the flash to safety. Keeps them at bay. That was on the hunt used. Going to be available here shortly. Persistence gets on back towards safety. Second tier tower in bot lane will fall. It's a 6,000 gold lead for Sigma.
I mean, with the Baron buff now, with the lead that they have, KG just a bit too far behind. They need to try and force a fight soon, though, not to just keep falling further and further behind.
Culling comes out. They're able to hold this tower. One more auto will do it. Gonna have to wait for the next wave to push in. Flawless puts down the standard for a possible way into that back line. And he's gonna start pushing on in. Sure, you got a Janna shield. No damage going on to the Sivir. Cannon minion just wants to finish this one off. Root's gonna land, and the stun's also gonna be there. Flawless gets thrown into the stasis. Daze just jumps in. And it just feels like Sigma are just going to brute force this at this point. Trying to come back. Persistence gets in behind, gets the flawless execution, able to get one, but gets traded back instantly. Jasper trying to run away. He's going to get continually slowed by this Aurelian. He also got Inspire. And Sigma, they just forced their way into the base.
Again, nothing much that KG can really do there. Sigma are ahead. They've got the Baron buff. KG really needs to force a fight before that turret fell, but they couldn't. Couldn't get Akali there in time. They couldn't set up for the fight. Dark Bindings were able to keep Janna locked down. And now it's just rinse and repeat. You've taken down one inhibitor turret, one inhibitor. Sigma Rift just got to go back to base, spend their gold, head back down towards the next inhibitor. Would like to see if we could see a nice, a Hail Mary flank of a play. coming out from KG just to see if they can pull their way back into it.
Spire looking to set up a trap. Flawless is able to spot it out with his flag. Spire's like, all right, I'll just take your fruit and go back to base.
Because why not?
You know, wants a snack before he buys some items.
I can use a snack. I'm hungry.
You're on a diet.
I know. I left all my food at home as well.
Yeah, you only brought half your lunch today, didn't
I
you?
forgot.
Oh, no.
I'm hungry. Right? I'll fight you, and then you'll know what hit you.
Oh, no.
Throw hands in a second. These are my favorite words here. Been a catch
You've been
phrase.
enjoying throw hands.
I've been enjoying throw hands.
Fish's top 10 quotes of the day.
Throw hands, stick them up. 1-2 good night. Left, right, uppercut.
Resistance going to continue this push up in top lane. Inspire. That's a death dance. That's an Olaf that's just going to do a lot of damage. He's going to heal a lot of health.
He's not going to die anymore.
You try and run from him, he's going to be like, hey, come back here. Let me tell you a story. It's called an axe. I'm going to follow it up with a sequel called Another Axe. You ain't going to have a fun time. Feels like Sigma, though, kind of slowing down a little bit. Instead, opting to play a much more safer approach to the game, grouping all together and then swapping on over to this top lane.
It's the right move to make if you're Sigma Rebirth. Just group up. You're already really far ahead. I mean, Siva's got Executioner's Calling and 3 items. Group up and look for a push. There's nothing much except for a Hail Mary that KG can really throw at you this early in the match.
Second tier tower in top lane. Flawless is nearby. Wants to try and go for a play here. Daze runs directly into them. They're separated on the fight. Culling went way on over to the right. Flawless is going to get taken on down. Inspire now rejoins onto the fight. Sure, you got a Janna, but there's nowhere you're running. Able to just keep that health bar barely alive. Inspire's going to die to the tower finally. The rest of the team able to clean back up. As that Sipper's still alive, the Morgana's still trucking on.
You know, it looked promising, that Hail Mary play coming out from Jarwin. Found a flank, but they spot him out through a couple of wards, and that's all she wrote, really. Siva's still at full hit points. They're going to be able to rip through all these turrets and just push for the win. Even if they can't pick it up right here, right now, they're going to at least take all the inhibitors down. Now you've got double Super Minions crashing into KG's base. 27 minutes into the match here, overall.
9-22. It's looking a bit dire here for KG. Only the 2 Nexus towers remain. And Sigma, they're going to rotate on back. Look to possibly pick up this Ocean Drake for themselves. They already got 2 Cloud Dragons. Just getting the stacks, taking everything off the map that KG could possibly try and make their way back into this game. Make the coach happy, get their items, finish it off. Simple as that.
Yeah, remember how I said the coach was running into the room, the belt off? Look what happened.
There you go.
It's fixed. Just took the belt off, threatened, you know, smacked the table once, and oi, get it together. And then Sigma Rebirth like, all right, now they're doing everything by the book. Page by page, word for word. It's making sure, all right, coach said we do this, we're doing that.
We got Faker's book from Worlds back in the day, and it's How to Win.
You mean Rookie's book, right?
Well, it's Rookie's book now.
Exactly.
Well, yeah,
don't own
Faker's
anymore.
book got exploded, actually, a couple years ago. Inspire's 2v1ing the bot lane. He just took a full culling to the face.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That Olaf is just a big boy at the moment. Oh no,
Flawless.
Flawless.
Oh my goodness, that damage from the Aurelion as well. Going to be forced to go into the Guardian Angel. Flawless has nowhere to run. Oh, he's able to get over toward the side there. He doesn't have flash available. They just jump on top of him with the ultimatum. Cataclysm's also going to be there. It don't matter. It is just mayhem. Baron starts regenning. Sigma is able to get it back going. Inspire trying to 1v2 again in the bot lane. This Olaf's just
Successfully
huge.
already. This is a... It's gone from a, you know... They had a start here, all right? Hats off to KG. They were able to play so well after the crazy start. KG were able to get a small advantage for themselves. It looked like they were going to be able to control the game from there. No, Inspire just said I'm Olaf.
I'm Olaf.
I've got axes. What else do you want?
Got an axe. Throw it at you. Throw it at
I mean,
you.
it's
You all
just-
get axes.
Again, KG did well, I believe, to start that. They were able to do a pretty good job at making sure mid lane was shut down. And if there was someone you wanted to shut down, it's going to be Kagame. After his massive game on Vladimir, you want to be able to shut him down. They did a good job at that. I think the part where they went wrong, again, was swapping Akali and Jace. Because you're just giving them exactly what you want. You're giving Aurelion Sol a good lane. And Olaf doesn't really care. He's going to throw axes at whoever goes towards the top side map. Might as well just make it Jace.
Especially when he's already like 3-1.
Exactly.
Like, he had the Black Cleaver completed, I think, at like 7-8
Very
minutes.
early. So just keep Jace up there, give him some jungle support, or keep him safe underneath the turret, and then let Akali and eventually Jarvan go to town on Aurelion Sol in the mid lane. I think once they made that swap, Inspire went, well, fresh blood. Fresh meat, sorry, fresh blood. Come on, fish. Thinking. Fresh meat, killed the top laner, instant dead, and then the game was pretty much over from there. I think that was the point where it started snowballing a little bit too far out of control. Hats off to Kagame, though, getting back into the game after inting a little bit at the very start.
Yeah, was able to keep the farm going, went lane to lane.
Just pulled a Title 1 special for a little bit, though. Just came back mid lane, died, came back again, died again.
And he's like, all right, now I can play some League of Legends.
Yeah, he got reformed, and then he started playing well.
Over the course of just one game.
Exactly.
That's the secret right there.
That's 600 IQ, you know?
You make your enemy think, oh, he's inting? This is a free game. Free win. Free elo. Give me that 25 LP.
But, yeah. KG had a good start to this, but Sigma Rebirth hammer at home. This was the big
This
fight that started snowballing. Actually insane. Look at the aggro juggle coming in from Olaf. You know, he gets taken out really low. And then it's going to be Camille that jumps in next. This entire time, by the way, a full health Jarvan tried to duel Inspire. When he had next to no hit points, he's like, axe. Just like...
I don't even know how Inspire survived that. He shouldn't have. Oh, my lord.
When Olaf's passive just helped him survive that. When you're low on hit points, you just attack faster.
You
And
get
your
more.
W lets you heal as well. And the lower you're on hit points, the better the heal is too. Because you just attack even faster. So you can't really duel Olaf when he's that far ahead. You have to burst him down, and it has to be a team effort. Had they killed Inspire right away there, sure, they stood a chance. But they weren't able to burst him down. So Camille jumps in, not able to burst her down either. And it's just a...
And then there's
team
just
fight.
a dragon that's in the middle of that fight. He's like, my little stars, I'll do damage to you.
Yeah, Kagame got very fed at the very end of that fight, by the way. He was insanely fed.
Well, let's take a look at our damage totals in our breakdown. Inspire and Kagame. Oh, those damage. You got 18,000 on the Olaf, 20,000 on the Aurelion Sol. The 2 Baron pickup for Sigma. It was just a lackluster game. We didn't even see a whole lot of that bot lane either. All the attention was up toward the top side of the map.
And Olaf MVP.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like Inspire
Yeah.
dragged enough. The fact that he was able to survive actually a bunch of those times and 1v2 in the bot lane.
Yeah, he brought down the thunderclaps. He deserves it.
Yeah. 8, 2, and 5, 40% kill participation, 624 damage, and that's like not on a ranged carry, yeah, or like a mage. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, look forward to your solo queue games tonight.
Yeah. Rip to anyone that has to go back to the Singapore Malaysia solo queue now. That was brutal coming from Sigma Rebirth. And again, like I was saying at the very start, very fun team to watch in the CTO. My favorite team to watch because they do have these very unorthodox, unique picks that they bring out. You know, like the Darius mid, or now we got to see the Olaf top lane. Really enjoying it.
Yeah, for sure. So that is going to be very important, actually, for Sigma, as they're able to get themselves to go 2-1.
They're 2-1. So if Empire won their match against WIT, now they're clear second in their group, and they just have to look forward to that rematch against Empire if they can win the remaining matches against WIT as well as KG.
Yeah, they can look to try and go for the reset of that group and go for a quick tiebreaker to maybe decide who's going to go on through. At this point, though, we're going to go ahead and take a short break. When we come back, though, it's going to be IMP taking on Hybrid Core. We'll see them once more before the end of the show.